Last time on Ace Attorney, Spirit of Justice.
I don't think he knows what the heck he's doing. He's like, okay. We'll put the best, he'll be at the top cases, and, Blackwell, you take those cases, and, oh god, gasp in pain. Oh, he left, never mind, we're fine. Winston Payne, he quit? What do you mean he quit? Oh, god dang it. So now we only have two prosecutors on the... Wait, there's a foreigner coming? Okay, good. Cool. Alright, we'll put him on the new case for Apollo, yeah. Okay, and, and we're out of prosecutors. Alright, well, all other cases have to wait.
And now, back to Apollo Justice 2.
Hey, what's up, everyone? Welcome to more Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney, Spirit of Justice. Last time we left off, we started Chapter 2 and started the investigation, but then I was like, no. So then I stopped the investigation, and now we're gonna get right back in to the magical turnabout. Where are we going? I really don't remember. I think the stage is where they wanted to go, maybe? Well, I see a new text, so I think I'm right. Alright, let's get down to investigating, shall we? Just make sure you don't move anything or I'll get in big trouble. Fine, I promise. To only move the things I have to. Well, I have my own investigation to conduct, but let me know if you need anything. Wow, they made a sprite for you! It's been a while since we've done any investigating. Are you ready for a tutorial? Well, what are we waiting for? Let's dive right in. You do remember how to do this, right? If you don't, I can give you a quick rundown. Should I have Athena give me a rundown? Oh, missed opportunity. It should have been, I'm fine! Okay, I'm sure it'll all come back to me too as we go along. Wait, wasn't it you who just offered to give me a rundown? I was completely lying. Oh, okay, that's nice. Let's look at the dragon. This is what they call a set piece. It's a piece of onstage scenery. It suddenly fell out after the body was revealed, if I remember correctly. Just as the brave heroine screams, the spell on the dragon breaks. Losing its wings, the dragon falls to the ground. That moment marked the collapse of Trucy's magical kingdom. Magic, huh? Yeah, sure. The timing was so perfect, I'd be genuinely surprised if it was magic. Let's check this box. That video camera is pointing right at the stage. I wonder what it recorded. I want to take a peek, but Emma would... Wow, its residue data is so fascinating. She's so fixated on that bloodstain data. Her eyes are getting bloodshot. Quick, Apollo, while Emma's off in forensic fantasy land. Let's see what's recorded on the camera. Oh yeah, we're not legally allowed to do this. Alright, got Mr. Hat there. Whoa! He's like, oh, now I'm over here, and I'm gonna stab you. Oh, we're not gonna show the stabbing. Why didn't they do this in post? Why? Why? This is supposed to be like 2029. So terrible. Oh my god. Oh no.
Trucy versus Bonnie. Fight.
Oh, they conveniently didn't show the sword to see if it had any blood on it. God dang it. Oh, they're not going to show the body either. It's just the footage we already saw. And then the dragon fell. It's the same video I saw on TV where you can't see the body at all. Apollo, did you notice a strange shadow in that footage? Yeah, I noticed the second shadow actually. That was strange to me. No, why? I don't think it was my imagination, but I'm pretty sure I saw something. Strange shadow, huh? Wonder what it was. This is the coffin the dead body appeared from. I actually haven't examined that yet. Would you two mind giving me a hand? No sweat! Tracy said the coffin was supposed to be empty when she stabbed it. So how'd the victim even get in there? I bet there's a secret door or something. Yeah, probably right there. Sure is an oddly shaped thing, isn't it? Who knew it could unfold into something like this?
Well, I heard that since it's used for magic tricks, the left and right panels are made to be interchangeable. How that helps with magic tricks, though, I don't really know. I'm sure they make use of it in some way we can't even imagine. Why, hello there, little door. Wait a minute. It looks like the bottom of this coffin opens, too. Ooh, a secret door. Let's try opening it. Oh, well, look at that. Seems to lead to someplace under the stage. That's right. It goes to the understage passage. It's pitch black down there. Hold on. I think I see something glowing faintly. It's hard to make anything out from up here. Try to go down there, the magicians will get mad at you. Apparently, there are things down there that will give away the secrets behind their tricks. Well, that sucks. It's all right there. We can't even check it out? We're definitely gonna have to examine that understage passage at some point, though. White outline, huh? So this is where the victim's body was. What exactly did it look like just after the incident occurred, I wonder? Oh, I have a photo of the crime scene. Here you go. Ah. Wow, it looks like he was stabbed in the back. Yeah, that's definitely what killed him. This is a thing around his waist. It's a stunt harness. A stunt wire can be attached to it so the person can float and fly through the air. Come to think of it, he did fly in Act 1, didn't he? There's a sword here. It's covered in blood. Must be the murder weapon. Juicy said she was sure she switched it out with a rubber sword. Unfortunately, this one certainly doesn't look like it's made of rubber. Hannah? Were there any fingerprints on the sword? Because it wouldn't make sense if Trucy's were on. Let's see. According to my data, no prints were found. That could be because the culprit wiped them off. Come to think of it, Trucy was wearing gloves during the show. So she certainly wouldn't have left any prints either. Something isn't right. It just doesn't make any sense. What's the matter, Apollo? You're making that weird thinking face again. How did what should have been a rubber sword get switched with a metal one? Plus, the timing of that dragon set piece falling down. Wasn't that just a little too convenient? Almost like it was trying to cover up the body or something. Something just isn't sitting right. Ground control in the Major Apollo! Can you hear me, Major Apollo? Athena! I think I've got it! I think somebody switched Trucy's rubber sword for the metal one. Huh? To pin the murder on her. Someone switched the swords? But when could they have done that? When everyone was too busy to notice. Somebody could have switched Trucy's sword with a metal one. After the set piece fell. Oh! After the set piece fell, everyone in the audience was kicked out of the theater. In the ensuing chaos, somebody could have carried out a cover-up operations. Any one of the stagehands or show personnel could have done it before the police arrived. So what you're saying is... somebody's actively trying to frame Trucy for the crime. Yes, some disgusting individual is trying to get away with murder. So it's someone related to the show. There's definitely a very high chance of that. Now, if we can just figure out who it is... I would say it's Bonnie, but I think that's too obvious, so I'm gonna bet it's the other dude. Also, it hit me after I played the first part of this. Mysterious. Wow. Wow. I can't even, game. You're so clever. You're so clever. No, good on you, though. I actually didn't get that for the longest time. Apollo, look! There's a secret door in the back panel of the coffin. Do you think Mr. Rios could have entered through that coffin here? If he could have done it without Trucy noticing, then maybe. It's like two magicians were trying to out-magic one another right in each other's noses. Let's see. What else do we need to do on this stage? Emma, did you find any fingerprints on the coffin? Actually, I haven't checked yet. I was gonna do that at the end. I like to save the best for last.
We aren't exactly talking about dessert here.
Oh, but we are! Would you like to partake in my delicious dessert? I don't mind sharing. Ooh, yes, please. There's always room for dessert, right?
Alright, guess I'll join you two.
So could you show us how you check for prints, Emma? Sure. Let's start with the basics. Please don't make me use my mic. As you know, identifying fingerprints are an excellent way of identifying someone. That's because no two people have the same set of fingerprints, not even twins.
So if we find any prints on the coffin, they might lead us to the killer.
The culprit was dumb enough to leave prints behind, sure. Let's go ahead and dust for prints now. There we go. Found some prints. Looks like the fingers of somebody's left hand. Now let's try comparing these with the ones we have on file. First, tap Analyze to select a print. Next, select the print you want and tap Confirm.
Got a pretty clear print here. I wonder whose it is.
I have the prints of everyone involved in the case right here. Just choose the person whose prints you'd like to compare the sample against.
Blue Badger! Well, the last person who was in the coffin was... Mysterious. Oh, and wouldn't you look, it's the exact same one. Well, that doesn't make sense because he was wearing gloves. Right?
Match found. The Blue Badger. Bingo! Looks like the prints belong to the deceased, Mysterious.
Well, if we found prints here, maybe we can find them elsewhere on the coffin too. Yeah, let's check the other side. Guess I'll try dusting for more prints. There, found some.
Is these gonna be Mysterious's again? These prints are apparently Mysterious's too. Shall we try looking for prints on the outside of the coffin now?
Yes, let's.
Okay. This time you'll be able to rotate the coffin and look at it from different angles. That'll give you a chance to examine it thoroughly.
Found another print. Judging from its position and location, might have been made somebody put this lid on the coffin. Let's see now. There was one part during the show when someone put this lid on. If Trucy had gotten in the coffin, who on earth could it be? Therefore, this print should belong to... Yep. Would you look at that? It's the exact same. Who would have guessed? I wish fingerprint analysis took this short a time. Takes like hours in the real world. Maybe one day.
I think the print belongs to that bunny girl. Come to think of it, she did put the lid on the coffin during the show.
It's probably when she left her print on the lid. So there should be one on the other side, theoretically.
That's funny. Doesn't match the prints of anyone involved in this case.
Really? None of them? How could that be?
Looks like that's about all the prints we're going to find. To sum everything up, the prints we found belong to the victim, Mr. Ryus, the bunny assistant Bonnie, and some third unidentified person. That's strange. We didn't see anybody else up there on that stage during the show. Does this mean some outsider was up there? Somebody unrelated to the show?
Guess we can't really say at this point.
Well, thank goodness we didn't find any of Trucy's fingerprints, right?
That's only because Trucy was wearing gloves. Hey Emma, there's something else that's been bothering me about the prints. Don't you think there's something odd about Mr. Ryus's prints?
Odd? What's odd about them?
Well, if Mr. Ryus was standing in the coffin facing forward, how'd he get stabbed in the back? He would have left prints like this, right? But when we look at the actual prints... Oh! They're facing backwards. It doesn't make a whole lot of sense.
Hey, what do you know? You're right.
Oh. That's why the things were flipped or something?
Wonder how they wound up like that. He was accidentally facing the wrong way at first, but then turned around later?
No, the coffin is much too small for a guy his size to turn around in. All he would have been able to manage is maybe a little bit of twisting.
It really doesn't make any sense, does it?
I think I might have hit on something major here. Oh, I have just one more question, Emma.
Oh yeah? What is it?
Mr. Hughes was stabbed in the back, right? But he was standing in the coffin like this. How would that have worked?
Oh, right, that. I believe prosecutor has an explanation, actually. He thought that the victim might have tried to dodge the sword as it came into the coffin. So maybe he twisted his body and the sword ended up stabbing it in the back. That's his theory, anyway.
I see, because that sounds plausible. Does it? Alright.
Well, I guess that about wraps up our investigation of the stage. Actually, there's still the area behind that curtain. Don't you want to know what's back there?
Sure do, but Emma told us not to move or touch anything, remember?
Would you quit staring at me? Fine, I'll go open it for you. Wow, look at you flaunting your lady killer eyes.
I have my ways.
I'm only doing this so I won't get charged with animal abuse for not throwing you a bone. I guess puppy eyes can be just as effective.
That's not as cool.
Alright, I'll be back.
Yes! Oh! Hello, guillotine!
Well, go on and investigate to your heart's content, but before you go moving anything...
I know, we'll be sure to ask first.
Oh, by the way, just examine the backstage to move the area beyond the curtain.
Okay, time to get investigating. Get out of my way, Athena.
Seeing the stage this way kind of breaks the illusion, doesn't it? Just goes to show that some things are better left unseen. Ooh, listen to you, sounding all grown up and stuff. Don't worry, I'm sure you'll have some cynical one-liners of your own someday too. Oh boy, I can't wait. Anyway, on to more pressing matters, let's go examine the backstage area. A dustpan, a broom, and a bucket. Guess he uses these to keep the stage tidy. I doubt this is what this bucket is for, though. See how it says fire on it? Oh, I guess it's a fire bucket then. Yes, I heard the theater owner went out and bought that just for this show. When he heard there was going to be a fire trick, he flew to the store to get it. Can a little bucket like this really put out a raging fire? Guess the owner thought it could. But it doesn't look like it's been used. In fact, the inside is caked with dust. What's the point of even buying the bucket then? Wait a minute. That means nobody actually prepared the fire trick after all. I have a feeling this might be an important bit of information. Okay. Looks like this ladder leads to the catwalk overhead. Do I really have to go up there? Why don't you go on up and check it out, Athena? I'm sure you'll like the air up there. Huh? Where the world did you get that idea from? Wait a minute. Are you saying I'm an airhead? How rude can you get? That's not what I'm saying at all. Now up you go, I'll just wait down here. Okay, now I'm starting to get the picture. You're afraid of heights, aren't you, Apollo? Come on now, this is for Trucy. She needs us. So up the catwalk we go. Well, it's time to put on my big boy pants. Oh god, don't look down, don't look down, don't look down. Oh, I made it. Okay, that wasn't that bad. Mr. Hat, no! You're right, Apollo. You're white as a sheet. I'm fine. Don't look down, Justice. Don't look down. Those green things over there look like cushions. I guess one of them was used to absorb the force of impact when Mr. Hat zipped into it.
Hello, I'm Mr. Hat. I'm dead.
Let's go check it out. Way over there?
Hello, Mr. Hat.
What's that?
Oh!
Look, Apollo, it's Mr. Hat. He's attached to a wire. Actually, didn't Trucy say something like... They quickly raised Mr. Hat up by wire? Into a cushion on the catwalk? Maybe the stagehands pulled Mr. Hat up and left him here afterwards? That wire attached to his back. Looks like it's connected to one of the winches down below. Huh? Mr. Hat's cape is ripped. Did that happen during the show? That's odd. It almost looks like it was slashed with a blade. How in the world did that happen? Apollo, I see that you're trying to take this all in stride, and I respect that. But seriously, you're trembling like a newborn fawn up here. Get it together, man. I can't help it! These set pieces look like a rabbit and a moon. Although, they kind of look like they could be a duck and a croissant, too. What do they look like to you, Apollo? The Grim Reaper? And a guy falling to his death? Come on, let's wrap up this investigation before your imagination catches up with you. Wow, that's a big pulley. Looks like it's connected to one of the winches down below. The dragon set piece must have been hanging from this.
Oh, there's a smaller one.
Looks like Mr. Hat is rigged to this smaller pulley. Let's see. How did it go? After being blown by a kiss, Mr. Hat goes wild, and just as he's about to stab the coffin, he gets pulled up to the catwalk. And the smoke screen was to hide his ascent from the audience's view. Hey, look! There are cushions attached to the underside. Well, what are you standing way over there for? Come on over and look! You're not gonna try and push me off, are you? Seriously, Apollo? Come on, you'll be fine. Here, do you want me to hold your hand?
Yes, actually, if you wouldn't mind. Aww. Looks like you're right. And Trucy mentioned something about this, didn't she? That cushion was supposed to absorb the force of impact when Mr. Hat was pulled up. I can't remember. He never mentioned anything about that in Apollo Justice, did he? About being afraid of heights? I don't really remember.
I think that about does it for the catwalk. Do you think we missed anything?
Nope. Didn't miss a single thing. We're all done here. Yes, sirree.
I take it you're ready to go down?
Yeah, I think we'd better. I feel a fainting spell coming on.
Oh, brother. You don't need me to hold your hand again, do you?
Maybe. There's a sign here that says understage. I bet these stairs go to the understage area.
She just told me she and her fellow magicians called the Abyss. Wonder why.
Who knows? Maybe because it's really dark down there or something.
Ooh, I bet they got all kinds of magical goodies stashed away down there. Come on, let's go check it out. Huh? The door's locked. The entrance to the Abyss is barred to mere mortals like us, huh?
Oh well, that's what we call a swinging abyss. Oof. Apollo, why?
All done?
Pretty much. There's just one thing. The door to the understage passageway was locked. Any way we can get down there?
That place? They locked it up as soon as we police finish our investigation down there. Come on, check it out. You'll have to ask a magician.
Well, Trucy's at the detention center, so she can't help us. I guess we'll have to look for somebody else.
Okay, I better get back to my own investigation. See you around.
It's too bad about the understage area, but at least we learned a few things.
Yeah, like one of your greatest fears.
I wasn't talking about that. And all the behind-the-scenes stuff is set up. Let's see. We found out there are 2 winches backstage. Mr. Hat was right to the first winch. And the dragon set piece was attached to the other one.
Both of them were used during the show. Right after the body was discovered, the dragon set piece fell to the stage.
And in the chaos that ensued, the culprit could have switched the rubber sword with the real one. So it looks like the best way to prove Trucy's innocence is to identify the real killer. Alright.
Not a complete, not a mess. It is all great. Just great. I had Wright get his Bush League small potatoes, a half-grown has-been.
There's somebody on the stage. I wonder who it is and what they're doing. Maybe we should go talk to them. Hello? You're the dude from before. Excuse me, are you connected to the show?
What, you two got a couple more headaches for me to handle? I got my hands full as it is.
Yeah, I remember this guy.
Hey, you there! What the heck's going on? They wouldn't even let me in! Me, for crying out loud!
Oh, Mr. Rettins, there was an accident during the show.
An accident? Great. Just great. That's all I need right now. Do you have any idea how much money we're sinking into this program?
It's that man who's going off with the staff from another theater.
I ain't never seen you guys before. I'd guess I'd say you're not production staff. What's that I spy with my little eye and attorney's badge? Well, how do you do? I didn't know you fine folks were lawyers. My business card, if you would. Charmed to make your acquaintance, I'm sure.
Oh, thank you. So you're from the TV station, I take it?
Sharp as a tack, you are. I'm the producer of the TV special. All my idea, by the way.
I'm Apollo Justice, Trucy Wright's defense attorney.
Choose your rights. Well, ain't that a kick in the head? How about you open with that tidbit next time, champ? Okay. What happened to the Smoozy Magoo bit? I'm Roger Rettins. Hold the applause and no autograph, kids. I'm on the clock. Apollo, this guy looks really familiar, but I can't quite... Really, kid? Then try this on for size. Hang loose, baby. Hang loose, baby. Ah! Apollo, it's the Ratings Raja from Take-Two TV. He's huge, crazy huge, like a real famous producer. Really? I've never heard of him. Seriously, man? What kind of cave did you crawl out of? Roger Rettins, the Ratings Raja. Titans of the TV screen. See my hit Saturday night talk show at 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central? No, I can't say that I have. You're blowing my mind, kid. Do you even know what a TV is? Say it with me. Television. Do you mind if I ask you a few questions about the incident? No. What kind of comeback is that? Grow some background, kid. I just lobbed that one at you. Now hit me with your best barb. Viewers will love that. Come on, you gotta sell it. So what? Say something funny for the nice people at home. Go on, hit me with the best shot. My best shot? We're rolling here. Hurry up before they change the channel. Chop, chop. Okay. Here goes. Talk to the hand. Kapow! Kapow? Really? Yeah, why are you pointing all dramatically like we're in court? I don't know. It just seemed like the thing to do. Apollo. Ugh, that's going in the cringe reel for sure. I think we can all agree that was a mistake. Ugh, if I choked any harder, I'd need the Heimlich maneuver. I blame myself, really? Should have known better than waste good film on a nobody. So, you want an exclusive or what? Today's magic show is being broadcast live on TV, wasn't it? And you were the producer, right? That's right. Rising Star Magic versus Old School Grammar. It was gonna be wild. We're gonna have viewers vote for their favorite magician during the show. And the loser would have a really embarrassing prank done to them. It was gold, I tell ya. Guaranteed ratings. I don't know. Sounds kinda tacky if you ask me. I'm telling you, man. Modern views eat this stuff up with a spoon. Trust me. All we gotta do is serve it up nice and hot. A feast for the eyes. Well, like junk food for the brain. Well, Brad had to go and ruin everything with that accident of hers. You have any idea how many times they dragged me over here to prepare for today? You must know this theater pretty well if he comes by that often. Oh, that gives me an idea. How about this? Mad mindscape of a magical murderess. Closest comrades come clean. Tell me, has Trissy always shown signs of being unhinged? What could you tell she was about ready to snap? Guy's cruising for a bruise in Apollo. So you don't get caught on camera. Truth be told, I'm not surprised about the way things turned out. Magicians are pretty much the dregs of society, am I right? What's that supposed to mean? What were you doing at the time of the incident? Shooting a show in the station studio. We had a whole bunch of girls in bikinis wrestle each other for the camera. Didn't see the accident as it actually happened. That's right. That's why I was shocked when I first got here. So we didn't hear about the accident until he arrived, huh? I'm guessing what you really want to know is whether or not I have an alibi, am I right? My staff at the TV studio can vouch for me. Wanna go there and ask them yourself? You can give them my card and they'll let you in. Do you have an alibi, huh? Good to know. Sure you do. Magicians are all a bunch of good-for-nothings, if you ask me. Con artists and thieves are what they are. They trick people and take their money. Coming from you. That's rich, pal. Magic tricks aren't the same as con jobs, you know? That's right. The people watching never feel like they've been cheated. Lawyers spout hypocritical nonsense. Big surprise there, lol. And post. Did you just post about us in real time? Those grammars are all criminals. It's in their blood. Juicy Wright ain't no different. That girl is no good. She may look all sweet and innocent, but she's a stone-cold killer. Don't you dare talk about Trucy like that. You don't know the first thing about her. You won't find a sweeter, harder-working girl anywhere. Period. Ha ha ha! She has the will bullet over your eyes, I see. What in the world are you talking about? You'll see. I'll dig up the dirt and expose the dark heart behind that sweet smile. I'll prove those grammar magicians are all a bunch of lowlifes. Yeah, you are screaming the killer at me, dude. Does he have a grudge against Trucy? Or maybe all of Troop Grammar? If he is a window to the truth. It's not like that magic stuff, or the streetwise charlatans that perform it. It's a shame. A crying shame, I tell you. Was that supposed to be a fun, lighthearted program turned into this sorry affair? I'll have to sell it to the news outlets all over the world if I'm gonna make my money back. Juicy Wright will make her debut, alright. Not as a magician, but as a criminal. What? It's my duty to report it. Can't let a tragedy like this happen again, now can I? Even if she gets off somehow, I'll make sure she never walks the streets again. We won't let that happen. We won't let you do that to her. We're gonna prove her innocence in court. Huh. Listen to you acting all high and mighty. You're just another money grubber. I know how you lawyers do things. You stop at nothing to win. I beg your pardon. If you win your trials, you get fat stacks, right? Is money really all you care about? Actually, you get paid before the job, but whatever. Well, that's not true either, but the verdict doesn't really matter. It's about how many hours you put into it. But what's with him, Apollo? Why wouldn't he listen? But enough about you. I'm all about going after Trucy now. I won't stop until she's behind bars. That's how we in the media just shout justice. Before you even get to court, my expose is gonna take you down. And if I have anything to say about it, well, gotta get back to the station. Hang loose, baby. I hope you die. Looks like the prosecution won't be our only opponent this time. But no way are we gonna let that guy have his way either. That's right! Okay, we're done with this stage. Let's go someplace else. I still wish we could check out that interstate passage. But what else can we investigate right now? Anybody in the dressing room by any chance? Aha! But all that's left to check out is that understate passage. I want to try and get one of the staff members to unlock the door. Someone just came into the dressing room. Oh, it's you people again. You came back. Huh? Yeah, I thought so. I saw you, you know? Oh, it's you! The bunny assistant from the show, right? What? Oh, yeah, that's right. My name is Bonnie DeFame. I remember her talking to us earlier. Bird magic is like walking a tightrope. There's always an element of danger. One little mistake can even cost you your life, you know? I wonder if she'll make it across today. What do you mean by that exactly? Oh, nothing. Now, you'll excuse me. There's some pretty strange things then. I saw you take it. You took something from our dressing room. Oh, Bonnie, that teleportation trick you did was amazing! Fantastique! What? Oh, thank you. But what you did... stealing is... What other kinds of magic tricks can you do? Me? Oh, well... How about this? Splendido! You know, I think Bonnie's trying to say something to us. She is? Thank you, Mr. Thief. Thief? I saw you. I saw you take that notebook. Please don't take this from our dressing room. Huh? So it's true what they say. Thieves really do return to the scene of the crime, don't they? Thieves? That was just arsonists in real life. Guess that means she really saw us, huh? but this looks pretty bad. If you return what you sell right now, I won't call the police. Oh boy. You got it all wrong. We're Trucy's lawyers. She asked us to bring the notebook to her. Trucy's lawyers? Oh, I'm so sorry I called you thieves. I really thought we were thieves. Why were you still doing magic tricks for us? I can't help it. But everybody asked. I just can't bring myself to refuse.
Oh, I thought you were gonna be mean last episode, but you're actually really nice. Does that mean she's a real people person, or that she aims to please a little too hard?
In that case, can you tell us the secret to your teleportation trick? Well, I don't know if I should. Ow! If I keep up the pressure, she might just tell us. I've been dying now.
Leave the poor girl alone.
Are you investigating the case?
Yes, that's right.
I'm Trucy's biggest fan. I just love her to bits. I'll do anything to help her.
We appreciate that. In that case, would you mind if we ask you a few questions? You're a magician, right, Bonnie?
That's right. My specialties are teleportation and this little trick right here. What the? Where'd the rabbit go? Looks like Mr. Bunny's in a bad mood right now.
Or that she messed up. You said you're a big fan of Trucy's, right?
Oh yes, I like her more than anyone else in the whole world.
What about her makes you respect her so much?
She's just incredible. Not only is she extremely talented, she's so cool under pressure and always manages to keep a smile on her face. In spite of all that talent, she still works harder than anybody I know. You couldn't ask for more out of a magician.
Sensing a shift in a hyper fangirl drive.
I love the unique way she does her tricks and how she charms the audience. I especially love her magic panties trick. Oh wow, everybody in this game just does this, don't they? And that's why I think Trucy is top class, a real first-rate magician. Ah, I see. I think we have a pretty good idea of how much you adore her now. Oh, was I talking too much? I'm so sorry.
I better be careful about when and how I ask her about Trucy.
Anyway, let's do anything at all to help Trucy. I'm still Laura, you just have to prove her innocence.
Don't worry, I plan to do just that. Just Trucy could see she has people like Bonnie in her corner, rooting for her. You were in the magic show, right?
That's right. I see you saw my teleportation trick. Yes, it was just wonderful. You moved from one place to another in the blink of an eye.
I admit it was pretty amazing. I have no idea how you transport yourself over such a distance in a split second.
It must be so fun to be able to do a trick like that. Teleportation looks so cool. It's like a superpower or something. Yeah, my trick is turning some heads in the magic world right now. They're calling it new miraculous magic, so you'd say it's the real deal.
Real magic, huh? I know there must be an explanation, but it sure does look real.
I just have to figure that trick out. I want to do it myself. Oh, you'll never figure it out. I always perform it perfectly.
Oh!
This feeling.
Looks to me like Bonnie is hiding something. Alright. I assume she doesn't always do it perfectly then. I assume it'll be her hand, because they always go for the hand.
Gotcha!
Boom! Your rabbit is moving.
Bonnie, when you said perform it perfectly, your right hand would tremble and move your hat a tiny bit. I even caught a glimpse of the little rabbit hiding underneath.
Did you really perform the teleportation trick perfectly this time?
Of course! I definitely got that part right.
What do you mean, that part?
Oops!
Wait a minute. Are you saying that you picked the wrong career, didn't switch the swords? You might have performed the teleportation trick flawlessly, but what about Trucy's escape trick after that?
Did you make some kind of mistake during that? Oh, well, did you? You see... Did you or didn't you?
I did. You're absolutely right, Mr. Lawyer. I made a mistake during Crucie's escape trick. I'm sorry I lied.
Whew, I feel like I pulled off a magic trick of my own just trying to get that out of her. Cool. That was fun. I love my bracelet. It's so cool. You know, I have literal magic. It's not magic. They did a psychology study, and people can actually do this. It's true. 50% of people can tell when people are lying. 80%. Some people, though, can tell 80% of the time because they see the twitches that people do. And, you know, Apollo is just one of those people. So you made a mistake during Trucy's escape trick.
Yes, I was in charge of operating Mr. Hat, you see? But I made a huge goof.
I saw him go up twice. I was wondering about that.
So, did Trucy explain to you how the escape trick works?
Yeah, she knew we'd need to know for our investigation, so she shared the secret. Let's see. After Trucy escaped from the coffin down in the Understates Passage, Mr. Hat was to be pulled up the catwalk by a winch. Trucy would then pop on stage through a trap door.
I was operating Mr. Hat at the time, but I flubbed up where I was supposed to have him stand. I was supposed to make Mr. Hat stand to the left of the coffin, but I messed up and had him stand to the right by accident.
I was wondering about that. That matches up with what we saw during the show.
Huh? But then, doesn't that mean...
Trucy would have ended up popping on the side opposite to Mr. Hat?
Yeah, she would have if she hadn't done some quick thinking on her feet. She meant to pop up on the right-hand side of the coffin for me, so the audience never even knew a mistake had been made. Way to go, Trucy! What mistake caused her so much trouble?
I think I'm gonna ask Trucy about this later, too. Oh, by the way, we'd like to investigate the Understates Passage. Would that be alright?
Oh yes, by all means. Anything to help prove Trucy's innocence. I'll unlock it for you.
Hey, there you are. Got a minute? Yeah.
Oh, Mr. Rettins. Yes, of course.
Not you, Bunny. The lawyers. They're the ones I want to see. You have business with us? Hey, you two are from the same agency as Trucy. Is that true? Yeah, that's right. It's for you, then. Hang loose, baby. A contract between Take-Two TV, the first party, and Trucy Wright, the second party. If through the fault of the second party, the show must be cancelled in part or in full, the second party will pay $3 million as a compensation to the first party. $3 million? Yeah, that's more like it. That shock reaction, that dopey expression. You make a great comedian. Really? I know. I'll put you on my show. We'll get one of those cartoon anvils to fall on your head.
Wait a minute. Is this for one of those hidden camera prank shows?
You wish. That's an official contract. See for yourselves. You're the lawyers, after all. You should know. You should know when you see one, right? He's right. It's all signed and everything. You better make sure your agency pays what Trucy owes me in full. Are you kidding me? The Wright Anything agency doesn't have that kind of money. And I guess you're gonna have to go fishing for some. I can see it now. Crazy as catch, the legend of the seasick lawyers. Fishing on high seas? No thanks. I can't even swim. Objection! What kind of ridiculous, low-down, unfair, one-sided contract is this? Hey now, there's nothing ridiculous here. It's all perfectly legit. It's got a signature on it, see? My boys are gonna see this stupid look on their faces. It's priceless. And post. Good responses already. It's gonna go viral.
No! How could he?
Bye-bye, reputation. Alright, let's go see Trucy about that. You ain't seen nothing yet, baby. I'm gonna drive Trooper Grammar and everybody associated with it into the ground. Does your right for getting involved with the Grammar Eyes? What's this grudge you have against the Grammar Eyes, anyway? And I'm kind of a Grammar-eye. I'm like half a Grammar-eye, aren't I? Huh? What are you talking about? Stress is making you paranoid, Jump. Come on, Bonnie. We have more filming to do.
Oh, yes, sir. Excuse me, Mr. Lawyer. Oh, and I'll unlock the door to the Understate Passage for you later.
Later, lawyers. Hang loose, baby. Oh, I can't wait to make you the killer.
Why would Trucy sign a contract like this?
Why did all this have to happen when Mr. Wright isn't here? We'll have to come back for the understage later. Let's go hear Trucy's side of the story.
Good thinking. Can't let you hit the high seas just yet.
There's be something we can do. We can't let the ratings Roger get his way.
Three, two, one, ta-da!
Wow, now you made my handcuffs disappear. How'd you do that?
She's doing magic tricks for the guard.
Now, should I try making you disappear next, Mr. Guard?
Can you do that? Oh, yes, please. This is so exciting.
Then you should probably stop it before there's another incident. Trucy!
Oh, hi, Polly. Hi, Athena.
We have some more questions for you.
Judging by the look on your faces, it must be about something big.
Yeah, I guess you could say that. Things have gotten a little sticky. Oh, and I have to remember to give her that thing she asked for, too. Trucy, do you remember this contract?
Yes, I signed it before I went on stage.
What about this liability for compensation article here?
Liability for compensation?
What are you talking about?
Let me see that.
What? $3 million? As I suspected. She didn't know about that part. I've never seen this article. And I read the whole contract from top to bottom. Yeah, I didn't think you missed such a big thing. But there's your signature, so what's going on?
Maybe there was some kind of trick involved? You know, like when I signed it.
In other words, you think there might be some foul play afoot. I'm willing to bet that Ratings Raja is the one behind it. Bonnie told us about the mistakes you made on stage.
Oh, you mean with where Mr. Hat had been placed?
Even I was at a loss about what to do for a second there. How'd you fix the problem?
Well, I was down the Understage Passage when I found out. I had to work my butt off to fix it, let me tell ya. After I escaped from the coffin and went down to the Understage Passage, I had a signal from Bonnie saying she'd made a mistake with Mr. Hat's positioning. No joke, I was freaking out. After all, I had to be back on stage in a few short minutes. Magic Girl Trucy Wright was facing an unprecedented crisis beneath the stage. Would this spell the end for Trucy and Grammar Land? And then what happened?
Athena's totally hooked.
I was supposed to get back up to the stage with trapdoor number 1 on the left, using a platform that can be raised and lowered called stage lift. There's a stage lift already awaiting in the lowered position, under trapdoor 1. But Mr. Hat had been placed on the right above trapdoor 2 by mistake. There was already another stage lift under trapdoor 2, but it was in the raised position since we hadn't planned on using it.
Okay, so how'd you get back up onto the stage?
Why, through brute strength. I couldn't lower stage lift 2 by myself, so I pushed it back and out of the way.
It moves. Ah! That's gonna be important later.
Then I moved the lowered stage lift number 1 to place it on trapdoor number 2. This thing is heavy. I wish I could have moved it with magic. Unfortunately, my magic is useless under the stage. The understage is a dark abyss that drains magicians of all their powers.
I can see why it's called the Abyss. Never knew it could take so much out of you.
That's just how it goes in the real world. Illusions are created by the blood, sweat, and tears of those behind the scenes. Wow, I learned so much just now.
Trucy, have you told anybody else about all this?
Nope, nobody.
This sounds like some critical information. Better make a note of it. Ah, it's gonna be later on. It'll be like, but they messed up, right? So why does it even matter? And then we'll be like, boom, no,
Trucy said you didn't tell anyone about this. You'd be like, ah!
And they'll throw his wig at me. Be like, whoa. And he's like, I was Frank Sod the whole time.
Here you go, Trucy. Here's your notebook back.
Oh, great. Thank you very much.
So what's written in there anyway? Looks like it's full of secrets or something.
That's because it is. It was originally my granddad, Magnify's grandma's notebook. He used it like a diary, and a place to jot down ideas for new magic tricks. Some of which only members of Troop Grammar have ever laid eyes on.
Wow, this notebook is really a big deal then.
Yes, that's why it's always kept under lock and key. Bet a magician would do just about anything to get their hands on that notebook.
We found it mixed in with Mr. Reus's belongings. Could he really have been trying to steal it?
The Troop Grammar creed is also written inside. A true entertainer always keeps a smile on their face. That creed was passed down to me from my dad, as Dad passed it down to him.
It's true that Trucy always keeps a smile on her face. Guess it's due in part to her family creed. We found this notebook mixed in with Mr. Reus's belongings.
What?
Do you think he might have been trying to steal it?
No way. I can't believe it.
The great Mr. Reus would never do any such thing. But would it be so far-fetched if he was after Troop Grammar's secret tricks? It makes for a pretty compelling motive to take the notebook. In any case, we better focus on doing something about this contract for now.
Trucy signed it in her dressing room, right?
We better do a little more investigating there.
I'm so sorry to put the two of you through all this.
Don't worry, we'll get to the bottom of this. There's gotta be some kind of mistake.
If you need me to, I'm willing to take drastic measures.
Yeah.
With my magic.
You're not planning on pulling some magical money out of there, are you?
No, my magic panties are much better at making things disappear than appear.
Do I want to know what she's planning to make disappear?
Apollo, we have to do something. Anything to fix this.
I agree. Let's check out the dressing room again for starters.
Okay, we should finally check out that understage passage too. The abyss? You don't have to go through the backstage area. Be careful down there.
Okay, this is where Trucy signed that contract.
Right. There must have been some kind of trick that was used when she signed it.
God, my throat, man.
Question is what kind of trick and how was it done?
Some kind of object or tool is used. There may still be a trace of it somewhere. Like with the pen or the paper.
Well, time to find the secret of that trick.
Gus, let's do this. Alright, let's check the pen then. Huh? Hey, take a look at this clipboard. You sign this, please, ma'am.
Sure thing. Just the one sheet in this clipboard, right?
In this clipboard Trucy used when she signed this contract.
I think you're right. Let's give it a once-over.
Hey, this screw, it's different from the others. Not only that, but I think it's loose. Look, I can move it.
Are you sure you should be fooling around with it like that, Apollo?
Whoa, it came right out.
See, I tried to tell you, but would you listen? No!
Hey, take a look through the hole, Athena. I think there's something back there.
Oh wow, you're right. What is it?
Hey, look. The back panel is loose. I think I can take it off. Got it.
You're just breaking things left and right today, aren't you?
Look, there's something inside. What is this black sheet of, I want to say paper?
Oh, I know. It's carbon paper.
You put it between two pieces of paper and it copies what you write on the bottom one. So when Trucy signed the contract, there was actually another contract underneath. And her signature on the top contract got copied on the hidden contract. So that's how Trucy was conned. Is that ratings Raj is doing? I just know it. How dare he? Gotta hand it to him though. It couldn't have been easy fooling Trucy. That girl's no slouch. Yeah, but I bet we can use this clipboard as evidence if we ever take this to trial. Alright. Let's see. We should be able to get to the understage passage from backstage. Hopefully Bonnie unlocked the door for us like she said she would. The door's unlocked. Thank you, Bonnie. Well, Athena, here we go. Alright. Ew, it's a rat. Sure is dark and dusty in here. The Abyss. A magical underworld. And look! There's a denizen of the Abyss now. A fearsome beast with long, sharp fangs ready to prey on unsuspecting souls. Huh? What do you... Oh, you mean that tiny little rat over there? No, I mean that fearsome beast over there. I take it you don't like rodents. Well, I don't like heights, so it works out. It's a stage lift for getting up to the stage. Looks like this crank lowers the platform. But Trucy says it's impossible for one person to do it alone. That sounds like a challenge. Now I want to try it. It's probably just broken. Or you could just take people at their word. I'm reading this room, right? This must be the stage lift Trucy moved during the show. Originally, it was there, where stage lift number 1 is now. Okay. This sword is the exact same design as the murder weapon. Wait, what's this? Hiya! Ow! What are you doing? That hurts! I think I'm bleeding out! Oh, stop being such a drama queen. It's only rubber. Huh? Hey, you're right. This must be the sword Trucy used during the trick. After the incident, somebody must have switched this rubber sword with the real one on stage. Maybe that's when they brought the rubber sword here. What's this glowy stuff? Oh, it's glow-in-the-dark tape. Hey, this must be what I saw through that secret door in the bottom of the coffin. But who put it here and why? It's probably a marker of some sort since it's so dark down here. Oh, it's where they need to like put the body or something? Sounds about right. Maybe it's meant to mark which ladder to climb. The ladder goes up to the ceiling. So I guess it leads to one of the trap doors on stage. Trucy must use this ladder when she escaped from the coffin. Why don't you climb up there and see if I'm correct? It's not so high. He'll be fine, right? Huh? Why me? You make a young lady wearing a skirt climb a ladder? Fine, I'm going. Ah! The lights! It burns! Did I just fall down the ladder? Ow! Are you alright? I can now confirm the ladder does indeed lead up to the stage. Well, tasty bit of info is definitely worth risking life and limb for. Well done. Hold on, Apollo. I hear voices. Quick, hide. Huh? Ow! Quit shoving. Hurry up and get down there. Ow! My arm doesn't bend that way. What the heck, Athena? Shh! Look.
So much work pretending to be cute and sweet.
Isn't that Bonnie? Oh. Hey, Bunny, wait for me. And the rating is Raja.
What do we have to hide for, Athena? Because I heard something funny. There was something off in their voices.
Alright. They have super sensitive hearing.
Those lawyers are poking around, trying to stir up trouble. Should I be worried?
Relax, I didn't say anything to the police, and I won't say anything to them either.
You better not. You're gonna get it. Pow! Right in the kisser.
Oh, she looks creepy. What the? It's just me or does Bonnie seem kind of different from before?
Apollo, shh! I'm sick and tired of this whole investigation. All I want is Trusie's head on a platter.
Leave everything to me, babe. Don't forget the power of mass media. If you can accomplish anything, I'll make sure Trucy gets much worse than a guilty verdict.
Huh. I can't wait to see that girl crying and begging for mercy.
You really hate Trucy, don't you, Bunny?
I hate her. I loathe her. Can't stand that Trucy Wright. Just because she's a little good at magic, she thinks she's all that. So this is exactly what that sniveling brat deserves.
Hey, what the heck?
You messed this up. You're gonna really be sorry, you hear me? I'll crush you flat. Like a cockroach under my foot.
Oh, you cute little thing. You're so adorable when you're throwing a fit. Ow, ow, my foot. Can't you take a joke?
Come on, grab my things. We're leaving.
Aw, need the hippity hoppity way, my little bun bun. Ow! Stop stepping on my foot.
Huh. What was that absolutely revolting scene all about?
The entertainment industry attracts all kinds of eccentrics. That conversation set off every red flag in the book.
You said it. I smell plot with a capital P-U.
Rittens claims he was at the TV station at the time of the incident, and we saw Bonnie on stage ourselves.
Hey, Apollo, I have an idea. Why don't we take 2TV a visit? We can jump on raiding Rajay's alibi over there.
Sounds like a plan. Let's go. Wow, we have a lot of locations now. Wow.
Yikes, look at this place.
There's so much going on at once, it's making my head spin.
Take a look at that screen and listen to those hosts. Tactical murder, live audience witnessing shocking skewering. 7-year-old magician, Trucy Wright. 17-year-old, not 7. See exclusive unedited footage of the heinous crime, complete and uncut. We can't let them broadcast that. Trucy will get tried in the court of public opinion.
Well, I doubt we can stop them from airing it. We can prove her innocence in a real court of law. No matter what garbage they report on TV, we can set the record straight at trial. Pardon me. I know you're busy right now. What are you guys? Street? Street? Does that mean people off the street or something? We're Trucy Wright's lawyers. Oh, okay. Lawyers. Got it. Well, what do you want? He's really busy. He hasn't even looked this way. We're investigating the incident that occurred at the magic show this morning. We heard that Roger Rettens was in charge of that program. Yeah, that's right. The guy hates magic, but the show was all his idea. It's between you and me. I think it was Bonnie that egged him on. Egged him on? How so? I saw the two of them together, you know, walking along arm in arm. I bet she sweet-talked him into doing the program because she wanted the work. She hasn't been selling very well on her own, apparently. I see. Oh hey, if you're looking into the incident, I guess you want the show footage, right? It's on the disc on my back pocket. If you want it, go ahead and fish it out. Wow, thank you very much. Turned out to be surprisingly helpful. Ooh, yeah, boy. 427. This may be a video production workstation of some sort.
That coffee cup looks awfully familiar.
Yeah, that's where Mr. Rettens always sits. He's very hands-on, you know? You'll always find him on the set of his projects. But he's here at the station during the magic show, right? Yeah, well, he had 2 shows going on at once this morning. He had his regular program to oversee here, so he couldn't be at the Penrose.
So you can vouch for him, that he was here at the station during the magic show?
What, like an alibi? Sure can, he was definitely here.
Still, after a while, he couldn't stand being away from the Penrose, it seems. As soon as his part was over here, he took a taxi to the theater. But he apparently didn't get there until after that thing had already occurred. Sounds like he has a rock-solid alibi. Well, I guess we got just about everything we can out of this place. Looks like Wright and his alibi is pretty airtight. But if that's true, then who could have killed Mr. Reeves?
I still think it's this guy. I think... Looks like we're pretty much done here. Should we go back to the office? We can get a snack and talk over our plan of attack.
Sounds good to me. I don't know. But there's still that time unaccounted for, right? Where he left and didn't show up for a little bit. How do we know for sure that he wasn't there, right? Alright. What's going on here? What in the world? What's going on here?
All these stickers say repossessed. Who did this? Who's responsible for this? Whoa now, it's a restricted area, champ. No trespassing.
Trespassing? But this is our office! You're the one who's trespassing!
Get off the lip, boy. Don't tell me you forgot about your debt. What are you talking about? I'm just abiding by the contract. If the agency can't pay me, I have every right to seize its property, am I right? Just like that? We haven't even had a chance to take this to trial. If you're gonna be mad, shouldn't Trucy be the one you're mad at? I told you, it serves you right for getting involved with those grammar eyes. Oh, you dirty rotten.
What are you going to do with all our stuff?
Sell it, of course. Every last bit of it. That's why I'm seizing everything. And I'll take this little office of yours, too. You think you can just waltz in here and do whatever you want? Indeed I do. Unless you write whatever warehouse joker's got 3 million ready. Yeah. Better know then, because I gotta recoup my money somehow. After all, the entire program went south because of Trucy. It's called liability for compensation, and this infantile agency is the liable party.
What are you, black-hearted?
Hey Apollo, what about the crooked clipboard?
It's no good. You don't have any proof that Rettens was behind it.
Darn. You're gonna have to do better than that, folks. Looks like the famous Mr. Wright left behind nothing but incompetent noobs to run things.
No way. He was counting on Mr. Wright to be away for this plan of his. What a two-bit thug. We'll show him.
There's the sugar. That expression, it's priceless. So, how does it feel to lose the precious office your boss left you in charge of? Now, not to rub it in or anything, but I think you should know where you stand right now.
Oh man, what now?
Here, have a gander. The trial of young and upcoming magician Trucy Wright is scheduled tomorrow.
God dang it, Fulbright!
We're here, just outside the office of the suspect, hoping for an exclusive peek inside.
What? Is this live?
Apollo, look! There's a sea of reporters outside. Oh, a questionable-looking pair peeking out the window at this very moment. Our viewers at home can see for themselves their vicious, brutal expressions. Yo, journalism at its finest. And that's the way it is. The majority of the public already thinks Trucy is guilty. They saw the whole thing happen with their own eyes during the show's live broadcast. Everybody in the country is against you.
No way.
No office? No allies? Are you sure you still want to represent that girl?
Of course we do. We believe in her innocence.
Go ahead. Think what you want. It's a free country. Just know that you'll be the biggest losers in the end. In the meantime, feel free to keep on flopping around like the dying fish you are. Now then, you gotta be out of here by tomorrow. Take in this cozy little office tonight while you still can. Hang loose, baby.
I can't believe we let Mr. Wright's office get placed under seizure. Of all the...
It's just ridiculous. Ah! Look out.
Clear out, we don't want murderers here.
Hey! If it's a fight you want, I'll take you on. Come on!
Yikes! Let's get out of here before we get killed too!
Can't believe this is happening.
We have to do something to protect ourselves. Fast. Oh, no, 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 no! It's Mr. Wright. Apollo! I got your messages! How is she? Is Trucy okay? She's not crying, is she? Does she have a lawyer? Mr. Wright! It's all a giant mess! Poor Trucy. In the office. Our office!
Apollo? Okay, we better both take a deep breath. I'll be the responsible person here. Wow, I see. And he's saying you have to be out by tomorrow.
I'm so sorry, Mr. Wright. I wish there was something I could have done.
This is quite the mess, isn't it? Even if I left right now, I wouldn't be there in time for the trial tomorrow. I'm sorry, Apollo, but I need you to handle this for me.
Of course, we can handle the defense, but the office...
It's too soon to give up on that.
What do you mean?
The contract only addresses Trucy's liability if she causes the show to be cancelled. So you just have to prove in court tomorrow that it wasn't Trucy's fault.
Hey, you're right!
So everything depends on your winning that trial tomorrow. Trucy's fate and the fate of our office. It's all riding on your shoulders, Apollo.
I know. I'll be fine. Right?
Apollo! I've been watching you grow over these past 2 years. That's why I can say, with absolute confidence, that you'll be fine.
Really?
I've seen you win victory after victory in some pretty dicey situations, and guide Athena, helping her along her way, too. That's why I know you're ready, why I know I can leave Trucy in the office to you. I believe in you, Apollo.
Thank you, Mr. Wright.
Good luck tomorrow.
Thank you. I'm fine. Everything will be fine.
You can call me anytime if you feel like you need to, but
it'll be fine on my own, right? Yes, I think so too. I can do this.
That's the spirit. Give it your best out there, Apollo.
What is it, Apollo? What are you smiling about?
Who, me? It's nothing. Mr. Wright believes in me. I can't let him down. We have to win this trial, Athena.
I couldn't agree more, and I'll do everything in my power to help.
Our opponent tomorrow. Prosecutor Sadmati, huh? Why now of all times? Still, I don't care who it is. I can't afford to let my guard down for anyone.
So is this like a childhood friend of his, maybe? That's my guess in the moment, but, Oh! And there he is. I've actually seen what he looks like beforehand, but...
O restless, wandering soul of the dead.
Whoa, this is cool.
Prosecutor Sadmati.
Sadmati, okay, cool.
Sorry to disturb you, but I figured I should tell you. The lead attorney's been decided. It's Apollo Justice.
Apollo Justice.
Oh, now I'm excited. Alright, well, I'm going to end this long investigation here, guys. Thank you so much for watching this episode. If you have enjoyed, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, all of that stuff. So we're going to see more awesome game. We'll be playing it till the end as always, and I'll see you all next time. Peace out.